Hello everybody. So last time I did one of these videos, we looked at a 1996 buyer's guide. Let's look at a 2007. So 1 year after my '06 Lincoln Town Car came out. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. And just looking at it, you know, compared to the other one, there's way less American cars here. There's a little bit of a Saturn view that's popping up, but I don't actually see any other American car. They're all German, Japanese. So very, very interesting comparison. All right, let's go through these. And if we get through these quickly, then we'll do some of the other ones I got. Okay, a lot of Corvettes. Okay. Mercury. Mariner. Okay, good. Look before you lease, who cares? Okay, a lot of different steps. Okay, Hummer H3. Don't really know what they're trying to show here. So spring arrival. So let's see, so what was new here that's of interest here? Trying to do a different lighting setup. So using a chair, with hoping that the gloss will be kept at a minimum. Chrysler Sebring convertible. Okay, that's new, I guess, for that time frame. Saturn View, which is an Opel something. That's it. Oh, well, there's a little Dodge Avenger. I don't know. I never kind of liked these things. At least the Chrysler had a little bit of finesse there, but not a whole lot. All right, so this one, this book is laid out in a way where you know, it's alphabetical, so we'll kind of go through. I mean, I'll stop and I'll point out if there's anything that I think of interest. But Acuras, blah. Audis, not my thing. Bentleys, not really. BMWs, no. All right, here we go. Here we go. B for Buick, so Enclave right there. Okay. This is the older LaCrosse, all right? So in a few years, there would be a newer one, and that's the one I would end up getting. So maybe it's going to be in one of the future books we go through. Let's see. This is the time when the Lucerne was still out. Let's see how I can get it in the camera. So Buick Lucerne. What does it say? I'm going to try to read it. Bested by Hyundai Azera, Toyota Avalon. I don't know. I would not have an Avalon. I would have a Buick instead. Quite comfortable interior. Pleasant if uninspired exterior design. Oh, okay. No, don't agree. Rainier, nice. Kind of like that one. Rendezvous, yeah, that is so weird. Oh, and then this is when they were still making the Terraza. Never understood that thing. It's like they should not have made so many versions of that car. Cadillac, my favorite. Never really was too big on the CTS, but yes, the DTS, I love that. I love that car. If it wasn't for the Lincoln Town Car, I would go probably for the DTS, kind of like as the modern, you know, modern barge. A bunch of Escalades and SRX, nothing too big. Let's see, more Cadillac stuff. All right, the Chevy Cobalt, kind of like that one because it's a spirit successor of my Cavalier and a rental car fleet favorite. Let's see, Chevy Express van. Okay, let's see. Well, you know what? Maybe if I just bring this tripod a little bit more down, I don't have to be so. All right, let's try that. Chevy Malibu. The Impala. Yeah, this generation of Impala is kind of nice, to me at least. But still, like, you know, if you go like Impala, Lucerne, I would go Lucerne every day of the week. The Monte Carlo. All right, so this is an interesting one. For whatever reason, I like the older style Monte Carlo. I don't know why this Monte Carlo just never kind of spoke to me. And it's too bad they stopped making them. I understand that they stopped making them because people stopped buying them. But I don't know, I wish that there was something else. available today or back then. All right. Oh, the Chrysler Aspen. And here we go again, the Uplander. They should have just made one style and not made a Pontiac version, the Saturn version, Buick, and whatever else that they had there. So the Aspen, very failed Durango. Oh, the PT Cruiser. Or the Pacifica. I kind of like the Pacifica. You know, they were around, and a lot of people, I think, bought them, at least initially. The Sebring with its wood interior, nice. And as you can see, I'm mostly just talking about American cars. That's kind of what I like, and it's too bad that they're going extinct. The 300, I like the 300. I still do. I like the modern 300, even though it hasn't changed since this thing was around. But I still like it. Magnum, also nice. Like those. For some reason, they didn't put an interior picture in here. Very, very weird. All right, Dodge Ram. Let's see. Ferraris. Oh, here's some Fords. Oh, there we go. There we go again. Ford Crown Victoria, base range 25 through 28. A relatively unconvincing dinosaur. Okay. Well, all right. Still a favorite of cops and cabbies. Old school, comfy transportation, outclassed by Ford's own 500. Well, it's interesting that just a few years later, they got rid of the 500 and they put the Taurus back. So I don't know what's up with that. So outclassed. I think most people would rather have this than the Taurus or the 500. I would. Let's see, what did they write? By modern automotive standard, the Crown Victoria is ancient by modern automotive standard, but it remains popular choice for some buyers. Yeah, well, okay. Okay. All right, more Ford stuff. Oh, I guess Ford had a lot of cars back then, and there's the good old-fashioned 500. I mean, it's okay, but still not that good. And I think they got rid of it before the Crown Victoria got discontinued, as far as like that whole moniker, the 500. And yeah. All right, GMC, Hondas, blah blah blah. Hyundai Azera. I mean, I like the Azera, you know, but I would rather get a Buick. Let's see what else. Hyundai Escalade. Okay, there you go. Affinities. Isuzu. Do you guys remember when Isuzus were sold? Also known as the GMC clones. Yeah, I do. I knew one person who drove an Isuzu. Jeeps. Kia Amansi. That was an interesting one. To me, that was like a Korean town car, honestly. Like even the style of the interior was pretty town car-ish. All right, all the exotic stuff, all the Lexus stuff. Oh, here you go, Lincoln. All right, Lincoln Mark LT, if you guys remember that thing. MKX. All right, MKZ. Okay. So I think we missed the Zephyr era with this one. Here's a town car. So what did it say in 2007 about a town car? Taxi drivers will be jealous of your new ride, available along wheelbase. If you like it, you probably already own one. True. 5-star crash rating. Still believe FDR was the only president worth voting for? Convince computers are too newfangled to last? Are too newfangled to last? Yeah, I can't even read that. Not really sure what the whole fuss is with the interweb business. Oh man, they're really laying it in here. We have a car for you. The town car is now in its umpteenth bazillion year. And surprise, it's virtually unchanged. Say hi Minded Cars is a Lexus OS 460, boasts of greater sophistication. Yeah, well. Okay, so basically they really rip into it. So, yeah. Okay, so this is an 07, so they had Signature, Signature Limited, Executive, Executive L, Designer, Signature L. Okay. Yeah, so they really didn't like the town cars, obviously. What a surprise, surprise. Lotus, Mazda, who cares? All right, well, I think we kind of, well, we got the Mercury. All right, so what did they say? What do they say about the Mercury Grand Marquis over here? Seat 6 people, ARP membership is not required, still kind of looks like a taxi. Oh, okay, all right. Base Chrysler 300 is more car for less cash. Yeah, but it could also outlast it by about a factor of 10. Just as a 4-Crown Victoria has been dragged kicking and screaming into the new millennia, so is Mercury Grand Marquis, like the Crown Vic. Mercury's bigger problem can be summed up in 2 words: Chrysler 300. Okay. I mean, it's interesting how they're comparing it, but I don't know. Yeah, it was Mercury's best-selling vehicle in 2006. So, yep, too bad, too bad. Although I understand why they got rid of it. I get it. And this is when they made the Monterey, which is the same as the Windstar. Nissan stuff. Pontiac. Pontiac was still around. If you guys remember that thing. But it was already on the way out. Grand Prix. It had the Grand Prix. Still. There you go. Porsche Saturns. So interesting look. Saab was still around. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, Saturns. Here's the Saturn Relay. Same thing. Scion was still around. Man, we're really going back. Subaru. Suzuki. Suzuki was still around. Okay. Interesting. Wow, they had a lot of cars. Suzuki. Toyota Camry. I bought an 07 Camry, brand new, back in 07. So, yep. I remember that. Although I didn't have this one. This is like the SE. I had an XLE. It was like the 4-cylinder luxury version. I think it had like leather heated seats and sunroof. Okay. So there's my Toyotas, Volvos, and the last thing, Maserati. And I don't know what happened to this thing. It looks like it got wet at some point. But all right, everybody. Another year, another buying guide. We'll see you next time to keep these things as short. Hope you like it.